skulls and cupcakes. Ready to play some cards? Elusivities. So happy you're here. Morning MX_Fee. How goes it? Hi, Dragon Sharon. Happy you're here. Yo. Lamith. How you doing?
And you missed. Hello! Oh, whoa, the timing. Hello! I just went off my starting soon screen. Oh no, I'm gonna give up. I'm just gonna give up because I was gonna like comment on the check-in thing and then nope. Hello.
Amazing. Strabottle just subscribed to us for another month. That's 42 now.
Thank you, Strabo, for the resub. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the raid, hon. Hello, everybody. My name is Cameron JK. My pronouns are they, them. I am a chill variety streamer who plays mostly indie games, focuses on interactivity, and just wants to relax with you. Ow. And I also get slapped a lot. For those who are new here, if you do the check-in, it is a single channel point, and it has a chance to slap me upside the head, pet Mari, or just make a little squeeze sound. And that's it. And it only tracks the slaps or the pets, so it's completely random. There's no obligation to try and grab it or make number go up. It's just a chance. It's like a 1 in 6, I think. So it's a chill little way to be involved. Also, follows are on anonymous, so you will not be called out for the follow, but you will be thanked. I don't have the names on because some of y'all have problematic names and you know it. Not saying y'all do, but some of the names that people will try to follow with and get people to read are screwed up, so it's best to be in the habit to not read them out loud. But hello, everybody. I hope you're doing well. I hope the craft stream went well. I was just starting. We just got off the starting soon screen, so I was sitting on this because otherwise we got to listen to these guys. Because this would have been a really annoying starting soon screen. Oh, I fixed the volume issue, didn't I? Because it's very quiet here.
The Puckaberry Overlords. Funky
We're started. Where's the bird? Sorry, I need to find the bird really quick. Bird. Bird. There we go. Sorry about that. But hello! Usually I can figure out why. I'm not sure. I'm not sure on that one, Hannah. But hello. The new kit does look a lot easier, a little less complex, a little less flimsy. Eh. I am not... The cat fell out the window ages ago. I'm sure that didn't happen again. Sour time. 3, 2, 1. So I do a lot of stuff with stream loots as well, just like Cleo does. Mine are a lot more aggressive. Very sour. Probably. Maybe. I don't know. I was gonna say, I assume that was in the past. So I don't have a specific level I need to go to. Let's do this one that I always fail at. Speaking of cats, hello, BB. Hello. Hi. BB wants love. I do not normally have a beard or crown. Just a note for the stream.
Dang, I walk away from Cleo's stream for 3 minutes and now I gotta look at your moderately attractive mug.
You know what? I'll take it. But I'm currently dressed as the King of all Cosmos, as seen on screen there. But hello! If you've never seen this game before, this is Katamari. Oh, this is actually a really good Katamari. Sorry, I'm actually paying more attention to the Katamari shapes today. It's a really interesting geometric one. I'd be curious to know how much math they had to go to get this right, but this is actually... See, don't kick me. I'm very curious about the math there, though. to get this Katamari like it is. Because I was looking at I actually was looking at model rips of Katamaris the other day. Yeah, I'm that much of a Katamari addict. No, I was looking at the model designs for different Katamari. But I mainly looked at, oh no, I lost the good one. I mainly was looking at, to see how they were made. Because when people donate bits to my channel, they throw Katamari at me, but they're 2D images, and I wanted to make them 3D. So I was like, can I find any Katamaris online? That'll help me. I want to model it myself, but I'd like to see how they were exactly made. And I was looking at it, and it's really interesting to see, like, overall, how they were done. Because they're a lot higher definition than I thought they'd be, like more polygons. But this one is probably the least amount of polygons out of any Katamari that there is, so I was intrigued. I'm gonna restart my capture card really quick. I'm having cat issues. I've been having issues with my computer the last couple of days, and I'm not happy about it. BB, I love you, but keep your tail off my keyboard. BB, I will fight you. I will fight you. Yeah, it's annoying having things on your tail, bud. But I either gotta hold your tail down, or you gotta move. he's hitting keys on my keyboard. Which is stopping me from being able to click things that I need to do. For those who don't know, I have 4 cats. They are your follower emotes. So if you're following me, you have access to emotes of those 4. BB is the black and white tuxedo cat. They are all named after the cats that they are. But no, I was looking at the different Katamaris, and the Katamari is like a super complicated shape. Which, I mean, I'm not entirely surprised, but I'm wondering what the math is on that. But my brain actually was wondering, and I know I've played a few actually. There's like occasional Katamari themed games out there that I've come across. But there's not any that have caught on. Okay. Is the joke, Cleo, that it would be Katamari? Is that the joke? So, as a note, for those who are unaware, Mari was named after Katamari. That is where the name comes from. And that is also partially why Mari is half armadillo, is that actual reference to Katamari as well. So, not far off in the statement of saying Mari should have a cat costume, but Mari is actually designed to be able to roll into a ball like a Katamari. BB, I will fight you. If that tail touches a key, I'm moving you. Your badge is updated on my end, Skulls. You're one of the only people I think that actually uses that feature. See, now, the problem I have with this level is there's normally a ring here that I forgot to collect, and the ring despawns, and it's one of the more valuable items to gain scale in this. So the idea of trying to get the highest dollar value in this level is really difficult when the good pricey things are very small. And I hate that. Like, this level is actually, like, really brutal. I'm trying to break $100,000 on this level. And I think my record's like 98,000 now. It's 81. I can get pretty high on this, but if you don't get the rings, you're kind of screwed. Because the rings are like one of the big money makers here. So, not a bad first run for the day, though. It's been a little bit since I played Katamari. I had been playing the Katamari Damacy Live, which is the newer, Apple one. I actually bought an Apple TV just to play a Katamari game. Which maybe I should switch over to that one, thinking about it. since that is the newer one and I don't technically have it beaten. So, that was me not thinking today. So I think I'm going to I'm not going to get anything on here. So let's press that. Pick this up. Press this. And I'm going to change my title. Or my game. Because, yeah. Katamari Damacy rolling live. It's the newer one. More people are more likely to see it. Here's how it goes. BB! Your tail is in the way. Stop. I love you. Please stop. Can I... My controller's just glowing red. There. Okay, so there's that. So I need to... I don't remember how to do this. There we go, found it. I didn't know how to wake it up. I literally bought an Apple TV just to play a Katamari Damacy game. I shit you not. And I can only play this free for a month because of the free trial. So, otherwise I gotta pay $10 every time I want to play this game. Well, $10 for every month I want to play this game. So, I have to consciously think about the game. BB, I will fight you. I love you very, very much. I will fight you. His tail is just being a nuisance. As an apology for the issue we found at the candy shop, we will be distributing 100 candies. Cool. What other things did you update? Because I have a feeling there was more than that. Corrected several these are the worst update logs I have ever seen in my life. Corrected several bugs and made balance adjustments. Balance adjustments? What are balance adjustments? Is it the cost of things? No, these are all the same price. These are new. Oops. What? I do want the cousins. I'm not like... It's not wrong for me to say I want the cousins. But I also want the accessories, and I'm very... conflicted here. Dude. Anyway, let's see. Okay, wait, well, let's see. Level-wise, I only have a 1 star here. So we need to get $650 or $800. Ideally $800. But yes, this is an Apple TV game. I gotta sneeze. Uh-oh. I refuse! I'm okay. So, yeah, we are playing as the King of All Cosmos, being a live streamer. This level is all about collecting... I'm sorry. That one rabbit is drinking an energy drink. I appreciate that joke. I appreciate that joke a lot, actually. That's cute. Oh god, the physics feel different. You know what? Not bad, please. Oh. That is such a weird feeling, though. Like, switching from arguably great Katamari controls to slightly off Katamari controls is a very, very strange feeling. Like, if I had started with this one, I probably wouldn't notice as much, but because I started with a remake of one of, if not, like, one of the best Katamaris, the one that is, community-wise, given the vote of the best Katamari, that felt really jarring. Oh my god. stop that? I don't think I can. Oh, I can. Let's go. Get everything we can. I didn't even, oh god. Yeah, everything's bouncier in this, and like, you drift. God. But no, so this is a conversation I was having the other day, but, for anybody who's played Katamari, there's not really a lot of Katamari-like games. There was, one on the 360 that got, like, released. That wasn't a Katamari game, called, Tornado... it was Tornado something. Tornado... Nope, don't remember. Tornado something, but I had played that one. It was, you played as a tornado, you had to keep the tornado alive by rolling up things, etc., etc. That was its purpose, right? Which isn't a bad, like, take on the whole idea for a Katamari game. Like, okay, but what if you were a tornado? Like, okay, got it. Which, it ran decent, it played all right. But it's very interesting to kind of like look at these games and go, like, yes, that's a Katamari game. No, that's not a Katamari game. It's had a lot of like references in other games, but the amount of Katamari games that actually exist are very slim. Outside of like of the official stuff, right? There was one called The Wonderful End of the World, which came out in 2009, so that's been a while. That was a PC title. Well, we got the 600. Can't roll up the Roomba. There's been a couple that have tried to exist. Oh, I just got, oh. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. One sec. I got a DM that is worth looking at. What the heck? I just got sent an image of that are those gift cards? Sorry. I just got sent an image of my PNG tuber's new hand, and it's extremely complex. And it's mostly so I can tap my finger. Like 90% of it is so I can tap my finger. What's going on over here? Sir? Jerry? What are you doing? What are you doing? Jerry's being a nuisance. In theory, well, not yet, because I would need a pointing version. Which I haven't talked about. But in theory, yes. Da, 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 da. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Sorry, I did need to respond to that. I was talking to Mira. I need clarification. I'm just straight up asking. I'm getting my answer now, damn it. Just want to like clarify. So I already had the 629 and I'm a little annoyed by that. So now I know it's Myra. It's just one of those like little things like I needed clarification because it was like I'm doing something wrong. Okay, let's try this level again. But no, I didn't know if it was Mira or Myra, so I just had to ask while Myra was messaging me, and it is officially Myra. So now I know. The answer has been found. Okay, this is a good spawn. There's nothing behind me except for a drone. Some onigiri up here. That duck is too young for cola. Let's go. Let's go. Ah! No, I wanted the corn, not the popcorn. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Oh god! I've fallen! But no, this level, the money levels are really interesting because you typically either do like poorly or really, really well, and there's no in between. It's for such a small level compared to like the very like giant levels that exist. It has the same kind of scaling issue, but the problem is in the levels like this, it's almost all based on just happening to roll up the right thing. And I get that that's kind of the point of it, but I find that to be a little annoying, which is why I want to get this level completed, so I don't have to come back here. It's very much a personal goal more than anything. Give me the monkeys. I can't have the monkeys yet. Give me the alarm clocks. There we go. Let's go. Yeah, there's just so many things you need to kind of like navigate around in these. Sure! 1 minute left. Give me up. Go, go, go. I don't like that I'm not allowed onto that upper layer there. I don't think I'm doing as well as I did on the last one. No. This is going poorly. Oh, so just on this like little conversation about everything going on. So I'm gonna restart the level. So I was looking at mods for Katamari last night, just to see what people have made for the PC version, thing like that. And I found out that somebody made a Queen of All Cosmos mod for the original Katamari. And I feel like the person who made it has never played Katamari before, but they really wanted the Queen. Because they, like, invented their own Queen of All Cosmos. And it's like, that's not what the Queen looks like. Which, I mean, fair to, like, make your own character, but they called it the Queen of All Cosmos mod, and it's like, this isn't, like, the Queen is a character that already exists. What? And it was very confusing. Though I did find some that, like, restored Kanoko back to her original colors, because she's, actually a bit grimier in the, original, rather than this. Like, they dulled her colors, which I really appreciated. Like, they made her look dirty, because she's a mushroom, right? So it was really interesting to see, though, like, what mods have existed. Somebody, and I appreciate the work somebody went to for this, they cleaned up the audio for everything. Like, almost all the audio in the game got modded to be, like, cleaner. I don't play this on PC, so I can't mod mine to, like, even check those out, but, like, I thought that was really interesting that they actually modded it to have, like, cleaned up higher quality audio. Than what's in the game, because they took what was in the apparently the English version of the game, the US release of the original Katamari, had lower audio quality on the sound effects, and that's all the sound effects they used for the for reroll. And then the Japanese version had much higher quality audio to it, so they actually took the Japanese audio for most things. They also, and I appreciate them doing this, they added in the English sound bites, which may sound silly, but the nostalgia you get in Katamari if you grew up on the English version doesn't feel right when they use the Japanese dub for everything. Like, they just kind of forgot that it was dubbed, and both remasters do not have any English audio, which is really sad. Like, they're just entirely missing it, and it's like, that was. Like, why not have language tracks? Why not let me pick which one, you know? Let me hit. Oh yeah, what was it? Deltarune is releasing soon, but it's releasing as a Switch release? Like, or at least it's launching as a Switch release. Hey, Brian. It'll eventually be coming to PC and everything else, but it's a Switch launch title. Yeah, it's a Switch launch though, is what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. I've not played Deltarune at all yet. Oh, okay. So poorly worded release announcement then. Valid. I only went off of Toby Fox's post, which I guess probably getting a proper translation from somebody whose native language is not, yeah. Sure. This was a conversation I had the other day, right? This was a conversation I had the other day that I still really really want, and it is genuinely part of what my brain want. Like, I'm praying my hyper focus can key in on this stuff because, like, I've got a lot of projects I'm working on, right? I really, really want, I want my brain to allow me to hyper focus on something. I'd really, really, really like to make a Katamari-inspired game. I want to make a Katamari-inspired multiplayer game that has the vibe of web fishing. That's what I want. Can I roll up this? I can! That's kind of a game changer. And yet I'm still not gonna score high enough on it. What am I stuck on? I just want to get $650. I'm getting so close. I'm getting to 635. Ah, we're not there yet. Can I get across? No. That is a horrible start. I got stuck right when I landed. Up there? Oh no, part of this is trying to figure out what's valuable and what's not. That is not the way you want to go. Ugh. But no, I want to make a... So we talked about this a little bit on my stream the other day, but what I want to do is I want it to have like the vibe of like web fishing, but I want it to be like almost a halfway point between like gameplay wise. I want it to be like Power Wash meets Katamari, which probably sounds like a really weird mix, but I mean, they're both cleaning games. Katamari at its base is a cleaning game. It does have cleaning levels that are based on it as well, but it's a cleaning game, right? Like we can agree that this is... You collect everything you're trying to collect as much as you can, clean as much as you can, just in a time period. So, what I would like to see is I would like to make it so it's taking a oh god, it would be like taking a little like rover around with like a almost like a street sweeper, right? And your whole idea is like street sweeping the area and like cleaning things up, and I think that would be a really funny way to go about it. And then you could also have it use tank steering or tank treads, so that way basically you're rotating it based on the analog sticks, same as the Katamari controls are, so you would have that vibe going on. Because I feel like that control scheme, as much as it may not be for everybody, is part of what makes Katamari as fun as it is. So just having each, like, the less buttons you have in a game, the better. And Katamari is 2 buttons. The entire game is played, I mean, other than confirming dialogue choices, it's 2 buttons. So I feel like as far as game designs can go, having very simple controls like that, where the player can just lean back, do whatever they want, and vibe while playing a game pretty mindlessly, I think it would be a lot of fun. But like driving around a kind of street sweeper kind of thing and cleaning up moss and things like that off of the side of like aquariums, terrariums, whatever. Even though I know that's part of the point of them, the idea would be like harvesting it, right? And then it would grow back off the plants and stuff that exist in the game, and you would go from there. I think would be really, really fun. But I gotta get proper hang of Blender before I can even consider that as a thing. I'm getting about the same score every time. I arguably did worse this time. I'm gonna end. I'm gonna play a different level. Paz, you got bedhead. Paz, you have bedhead. They added Paz to Fortnite, by the way. For anybody who doesn't follow Fortnite, they added Paz to Fortnite. Baby. But no, they added a character named Paz to Fortnite. Okay, so let's do this one again. 240 or more, 270 or more. So this is roll up people. Oh, my spine. My shoulders. Everything. I ache! I desire back removal. You know, my poor posture makes me jealous of my mom slightly. I'm joking when I say this. My mom actually cannot bend her back, so it is impossible for her to have bad posture. My mom has steel rods in her back, making her back not bend at all. Hey, Nagu. Woo! Really? I'm not allowed to roll any of that up? Okay, well that's a time loss. Woo! I love hearing people scream in this game. Just woo! That guy's name that I rolled up was Old Salt. Okay, I'm restarting this level. I'm doing really bad. I am very conflicted on the scale and everything. I can start this way. I don't want to roll up anything I don't need yet. I want to get out here. There we go. So you go out here, and then you're somewhere where there's a lot more people, and the timer doesn't start until you've actually rolled anything up, or the king has finished speaking, which gives you a lot more leeway in your time. Even if it's just a few seconds, it's a few seconds you wouldn't have otherwise. Can't go that way. Can't go that way. Can't roll up the cows yet. Can't roll up the skateboarder. Help! Can't roll up the stereotypical Native American. Help! Where are we going? Also, more games need to have that special effect. I stand by the stance that if I ever make a game, love that person had tan lines. I stand by the stance that when I make a game, it will, if I can find a way to do it, it will have the TV sets that show the game, like the game infinitely on it. I am tired of games not having this feature. All games should have this feature. It's funny. And it needs to be in more things. Full stop. Like, billboards, all of it. Like, whatever. I don't care how you put it in, you need to put it in your game. Oh, those are fish men, that's why. Like, why can't I roll those fish? There's people underneath it. I don't think I'm gonna get anywhere close to the goal for this level. Hey, Beatrice, how's it going? Katamari was inspired by dung beetles, Brian. That is your answer. Dung beetles. and Japan's culture around bugs. Because Japan really likes bugs. Woo, skulls! Okay, we've reached scale where we can roll up things, so now we start doing rapid spins, rapid rolling. Go fast. I just went cross-eyed for a second. Let's go. Why the aha? I was that's the true answer. I don't know what to tell you. Dude, like, yeah, no, Japan has a culture around bug catching. Like, Japan really likes insects and bug catching. That's the inspiration for Pokemon. Like, it's all there. Like, Pokemon was inspired by that same bug catching tendency. And Katamari was inspired by that bug catching tendency, specifically Keita Takahashi's idea around looking at Katamari and the way that they go. Animal Crossing's bug catching mechanic was based on that, but I wouldn't say that Animal Crossing itself was inspired strictly by that. Animal Crossing was inspired by the kind of like wonder of childhood in Japan, which included the whole bug catching thing. But like, no, Katamari was 100% like inspired by the idea, like dung beetles and how they collect things and get bigger for seemingly no reason, perceptually. And that was kind of the thing. It's like, why would they do that? Well, what if they had somebody telling them they needed to? And yeah, no, it's the whole thing. I am still, my brain just went to the Keita Takahashi interview though, that he just did about To a T, which if you don't know, To a T is the next game from Keita Takahashi coming out sometime this year. No release date yet that I am aware of, though it did have a playable demo at a game thing recently, so shouldn't be too far off. But it, the interview is so good because there's just like questions like, why a T-pose? What makes it the best? Because it is. Like, oh, okay. Part of it was, I had another question, but I forgot. It's like, that's fine, forget. Like, I love Keita Takahashi. He is not wrong. Keita Takahashi is a lovely being, and I appreciate him so much. Oh, do we have a release date? Did I miss a release date getting announced on that? That's awesome. So soon. Month away. I'm not doing great on this level. I'm only halfway. Go. Hey, Amoru. Like, I did complete the, I shouldn't say I'm only halfway. I have beat the goal. The goal on the level is 90, and I'm at 172. The problem is there's 300 people in this level, and you need to get like 95% in order to get a win on this. They actually put visible, like, scoring on this. Dang witches. Bam, 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 bam! Be one with the Katamari. Na 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 na. Oh, and for anybody wondering why I went live at the correct time, even though I said yesterday that I wouldn't, the guy from the city who showed up at noon yesterday, and saying he'd be back around the same time to try and help me out, or, well, not help me out, but do the work that he needed to do. today just showed up at 7:30 in the morning instead of noon. Which, you know what? I appreciate that he did that. I love that he answered the door. When I answered the door, he just put his hand up like saying, I'm here. And I just gave him a thumbs up and closed the door. And he's like, all right. Like... It was very much a, I know why you're here. And he's like, yep. Like, I'm here. And I'm like, okay, cool. I'm going back to sleep. Like, I had no issue with it happening. It was just one of those, like, I was going to have to cancel my stream because of the time of it. And the timing just kind of worked out better. So it was just funny. But yeah, like, I genuinely do think though that doing a like a game where you collect moss and like terrariums and stuff would be like really cool. No, well, no, Strabo, that's morning to me is whenever I'm waking up. Morning to me is whenever I'm waking up. So, I mean, I will say morning for any of that. But I think the idea of morning to me is the first half of my day. And then afternoon is the second half of my day. Regardless of when it is, that's when it is. Like, I don't base morning on any of that. I actually did worse than my previous one by just a little. Oh, BB just tripped. BB tripped on the mic cord. You right, bud? But no, I want to do. Yeah, no, it's my morning stream and my afternoon stream. Because it's the first thing I do in the day and then the last thing I do in the day, really, of existing. And then any work I get done is usually between those times. Well, because I don't connect it to, I don't connect morning and afternoon and night to the time of day. Now I will connect like noon and nighttime to the time of day, but I don't connect the term night and morning and afternoon to it. And I know I'm not the only one that does that, and I know you can kind of grasp what I'm saying. With that, like, you don't find it that weird. You just, it's one of those things where it's like, oh, I get what you're doing. Right. Whether or not you agree, you get it immediately. So, thank you! Woo! I'm okay! Ugh. Oh, yeah! Hey, Snow. No, I need to work on my stream. The one thing I really want to do is I want to get Mari's TTS sorted, so that way Mari will stop speaking over herself. Because that has been my biggest issue with Mari. With Mari's new programming and saying hello at the start of stream, is that Mari will talk over herself if y'all somehow manage to redeem something all within the same 10th of a second, which is happening more and more often. Oh, they changed the way that worked. Oh, I hate that. Sorry, that's the first time I've been caught by a hook in this one. You're supposed to be able to wiggle off of those. They don't let you in this. Hey, you know. As a reminder to everybody who is lurking and chilling and relaxing, pre-rolls are still off for the next 7 minutes. So if you've not actually fully gone over to my stream, anything like that, now would be a perfect time for you to refresh the stream, make sure you're over on my end, all that stuff, and to make sure your view continues to count. It helps me out a ton when you do. Also, just clicking the little collection channel point, redeeming anything in channel points, all that makes sure your view continues to stay active on Twitch.
You're taking away my magic crit? Why would you do that?
Because it's really hard on my ears when you do that, Mari. It's impressive, but it breaks my brain, and I don't like it. But no, what I need to do, basically, is I need to set up a queue that will check if something's in the queue before it tries to do anything. The only concern I have is when I do that queue that it might still sync, but I think what I can do is I can set it up on a randomizer or a random number generator, and if the number is like, it won't always go off. It might have itself delayed and like test itself like 6 or 7 times, because I don't want them reading the same file and both going, oh yeah, we're clearly able to do this now, and it's like, but you shouldn't be able to, and it's like, because if they happen at the same time, it's gonna do the same checks, the same countdowns. So I need to give it like a random check in this many seconds, check in this many, and I don't know how well it's gonna work. And it's not something I can test, which is what makes it really annoying. Like, I can't go, did it work? Because I will have no clue. Because genuinely, at the end of the day, it's because you're all triggering commands at the same exact time. And it's really annoying too, because Mix It Up says, oh, you just do this and this and that's it, and it'll add it to a queue. No, it doesn't. Don't lie to me, that doesn't work. Like, in theory it should, but it doesn't when it's an action group. So like, it only works if you're directly triggering the TTS, not if you're running it through a secondary thing. And because mine run through a secondary thing, it's just like, no. Unless I've overlooked something, which maybe I have. But, yeah, I don't know. I need to look through it. That's an advantage of this game too, Beatrice, is you can just turn off brain and look at game and go, ooh. But no, I need to find a way, because like, Mari's messages during the starting scene are supposed to queue. All of Mari's messages are supposed to queue, they just don't. And I'm not sure what's going on there, I'm not sure how to fix it. I think every group that Mari's thing goes in is supposed to be queued. Which is something they advise against doing what I do, but I have to take a lot of things out of queues in order for you to simultaneously be able to play multiple cards. Because if I don't let you play multiple cards at the same time, then it would be one, then the next, and the next, and that's just not as fun. I like seeing the stacked results. You all like seeing the stacked results. I'm also trying to figure out why I've dropped 28 frames a stream. This is what I'm saying. I'm having some sort of PC issue, and I don't know what it is. And it's driving me nuts because I'm not sure the cause. It might be related to RahiTuber. So I might have to try a stream without Mari just to see what happens. Free me! Mari will still be here in spirit, just not visually. For the task that... Whoa, 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 whoa! You know, for me to have said that I didn't run into any of the fishing hooks before, I'm managing to hit all of them this playthrough, so. That little piano chime there gives me Breath of the Wild vibes. And I can't stop hearing it. All the fish. Oh, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Mari's gonna yell at us to run ads after this level finishes. It is a fishball. You are not wrong. Let's go. go. Trying to roll up as many fish as I can. I don't remember how many the goal was, though. What is it? 208. Can I get 208 fish? I think I can. It's very close. Promise I'm not seeing any fish. No! I'm not gonna make it. Probably, Sonny. They're all doing their own thing. 197. Not quite enough. I have
Time for a quick save cause it's advert time.
I told you Mario was gonna yell at me. I told you. Alright. So. That was better than my first one by quite a bit, because I had 138 last time. I got 22% more out of that one, so we'll make it a planet. But it is time to take a quick break. We're gonna stretch our legs, go grab a drink, get some water, because you probably haven't been drinking enough water. All that stuff. I'm gonna run ads. I'm gonna stretch my back, because ow. But I will catch you all in 3 minutes. Be right back. Love and appreciate you. See you soon. Hello? I'm back. Did you stretch? And I'm pretty sure, Sonny, I'm pretty sure here that doing yoga does count as stretching. So, yeah. Clear with 90 or more. Okay, you're the music themed level. Got it. Da 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 da. Quick pop quiz. How many bumps on a Katamari? Go. Parachute French fries. There is 7, but there's also more than 7. I'm very curious to figure out the math on how to put the bumps on a Katamari, but the answer is that there are 12. There are 12 bumps on a Katamari, and I don't know how you would mathematically divide that up, but I want to know... I want to know the math into making a 12-sided die. And if I can figure that math out, then I can more easily make a Katamari. Well, it has to be evenly done, right? Like, if you divide, like, how do you do the math on that many surfaces of a Katamari, right? Or like a die or anything. Like, well, I guess, actually, in Blender, I can just say, make a sphere with 12 sides, and then that solves it, doesn't it? Because I think that's built into Blender. Or, like, number of faces on a sphere. So, maybe I can quickly do it. Maybe. I have never heard of that show. The chimes. This level's interesting because your whole thing is to pick up musical instruments. Oh, and like everything that makes music has a little like music note coming off of it, except for vinyls, which apparently do not count as music, which I think is rude. We got 78. There's 90 for first place in this. We're arguably doing pretty well on this then. Oh, I only need 2 more. I need to find musical things though. There's a chime up here. Give me the chime. I got 90! It entirely could be. It entirely could be, Beatrice. I'm not gonna say it's not, but it entirely could be. I'm not gonna say it is, sorry, but it has a chance to be one. Yeah, I love when video games have screens of themselves. It makes me very happy. That, like, visual right there, I love that. Oh, how we wish to bask in the soothing atmosphere forevermore. Time for the dreadful return to reality. Oh, the scoring function was turned on. How many points did he get? And this Katamari? Oh, you were cheerleading with Katamari pom-poms? Very well. Without further ado, your score as voted by the viewers. 95. There we go. We nailed it. I need to check, actually, if the cousin thing is fixed, because that might be one of the various bug fixes. For those unaware, basically, the last time we played this, the bugs that we were dealing with was saying that we never collected the cousins in certain levels, which we have now. So if I go to, I believe the first level was one of them was glitched. Yep, so now they're claimed. Cool, they did fix it. Okay, and I'm guessing some of these weren't tracking. It's funny though, you look at this and like, there's a bunch of characters here that still have not tracked, like a ton, and some I haven't even met. And these are supposed to be the on-screen comments, but they are still gaining even though we can't see them. We're up to 312, so we're getting there. But I don't know what causes them to, like, do more. But yeah, the number of comments does track. I mean, we can turn those back on, just for fun. Did I just... I have to hit OK on it. But yeah, so all the cousins are now properly collected. At least that are non-buyable ones. No! Well, oh yeah, these must be the buyable ones. You know, I say I didn't want to spend it on there, but I don't like seeing that not be cleared. So we're gonna spend all my well saved up coins or candies. And we're broke now, but we have every cousin now. Look at that, we got everyone, yay! I do like their new ones, for what it's worth. Like, I like Cameron, I like Catherine. Like, those are both good designs. Do we have any new ones on this page? No. And then I like Pat. Jack is... I'm not big on Jack. Jack feels a bit out of place, but I like Patch. Patch is a good one. So I think they did a pretty good job. But none of them are gonna top Kanoko. Kanoko's still the best. I like Cameron based on design, even though the name is very fitting. I keep forgetting a tree just slides in for this one. I wonder if the amount of candy you get from these is increased. Because it said there was balancing. So it may be the amount of candy you get from doing their little candy quests. Oh yeah! One of my favorite Katamari sounds. Oh yeah! This is a good song. I've been listening to different Katamari soundtracks the last couple of days. I've been in a very Katamari mood. I've been listening to different Katamari soundtracks. Mainly because I found out that the Katamari Online, Katamari Damacy Online soundtrack is out there. And that's one I had never heard before, right? That is a Korean game that never really got any attention. And I was listening to the soundtrack, and it's got some really good songs on it. But I ended up listening to the Touched by Katamari soundtrack, and I'm like, yeah, Touched by Katamari still definitely has the worst soundtrack out of all of them. And it's still good, but it's weird and more electronica and remixy rather than what you would get out of like standard Katamari stuff. And I think that's kind of the one thing that's been getting me with a lot of these Katamari games that have been the newer stuff. is they don't have the... They don't quite have the same charm that you get from a standard Katamari game. And I think that's where a lot of them fall short, is there's a thing about like the way it feels to play. And like Touch My Katamari to me is the worst entry, not because of the game. Not actually because of like the stuff, but because of the controls. And it was actually the same thing that made me dislike one of the key things about Katamari Forever that I ended up liking a lot more later when I accidentally sat my controller down. And I know that sounds really weird, but so Katamari's only controls when you are playing the levels is left analog stick and right analog stick. That's it. There's no other buttons that you need to press for anything to play the game, right? And that's like an amazing simplification of controls. You don't have to worry about a lot. It's all just there, right? Which is fantastic. That puts you in a really comfortable kind of way to play a game. It removes a lot of the issues you could have. You don't have to worry about like how hard things might be. It's all just those controls, which is just lovely. It's what you want from a lot. It's what you want from a lot of games. You want simple controls. You don't want to overcomplicate things. You don't want to create this whole like complex environment. Katamari Forever, the PS3 one, added jumping, and in order to jump, you had to like raise the control, like fling the controller up in your hands to jump, which caused really bad timing. It added and they tried to make it simple by not adding a button in. So they had the idea there, but they didn't do it in a way that, like, because there's a delay in it, it wasn't really viable. Turns out you could use the right trigger to do the same thing, which made it timing-wise better. But I'd argue it was still not great, because again, you want it to be just the two controls. When you add more controls, you cause more problems. And then you get to Touch My Katamari. Touch My Katamari added touchscreen controls into the mix. You could use the front or the back of the PS Vita to squash or stretch the Katamari. So you suddenly added in even more complexity to the controls that involved at least 2 more fingers elsewhere on the controller. And visually you wanted to use the screen, and that caused you to take your hands off the analog stick, causing for this really broken control setup. So it really hurt the like vibe of Katamari when they keep adding more buttons. So I'm glad this one doesn't have like any special like bonus controls, anything like that. It's just the rolling. This one suffers more from hardware issues, and granted, I'm using older hardware, so that's entirely on me. It probably runs better if you're playing on like the newer Apple TVs rather than me with a first-gen HD, because I'm not spending that much on a Katamari game that may not have actually been that good. So there was a whole like mix of things that kind of like weighed into that, right? But I just find it interesting to see, like, you go into all these different Katamaris and stuff, and you see all these different ways they've handled things, and some of them do an amazing job, and some of them just kind of miss that charm that makes them that. And that's where, like, even some of the songs, they go and they get this, like, the songs almost want to become the focus. And when the song becomes the focus over the gameplay that is supposed to be simple and relaxing, or the song is really harsh and aggressive or jarring, it's kind of like, it's not Blue Orb, but my brain keeps wanting to say it's Blue Orb. There's a Katamari Damacy song that is all animal sounds. And it doesn't feel right, because the song is suddenly distracting rather than calming. And that could be a cultural thing. It could be whatever. Hey Kayla, how's it going? But it's just one of those things where the song suddenly becomes distracting, and then it takes away the charm of Katamari. And I think that's kind of the big thing, is you always want it to be something you can zone out to that isn't going to try and take your attention away. And I think that's important with like most video game music, right? No matter what's going on, you don't want the music to overpower what's going on, unless it's like a music-based game, but that's kind of a exception to the rule rather than modifying the rule. But that's why I stand by the thing. Like, I would love to make a Katamari inspired game, and I would love to get people involved that are good at making interesting music that isn't going to pull you out of what you're doing. So maybe someday I'll have the brain capacity and mental health to actually do that, though. But yeah, like, and that's why, like, Katamari's controls being messed up in Touch My Katamari and a lot of those games just kind of take you out of that same way. The music doesn't have to be amazing. Like, the music doesn't need to be amazing, but the music cannot be distracting. And that's such a big issue, and I think that's where Touch My Katamari also went bad, is that the music is harsh. Like, listening to the soundtrack of it, it's good music. It's not bad music, but it's distracting compared to the rest of the game. I did better. I still didn't do great, but I did better. That wasn't enough for 3 stars, though, was it? I'm still at 2. I almost got it. Yeah, that only gave me 1 extra candy. I did the whole special level, and I got 1 extra candy. Like, come on. I also love that in the Cowbear level, here, I still haven't even got 2 stars because I keep trying for the Cowbear, and then I lose to something negligible. I also found out that they have official merchandise that is a keychain of the cow themed traffic cone, which I'm gonna tell you, as somebody who is obsessed with the whole Cowbear level concept, I hate that cone with every fiber of my being. That and milk cartons have ended so many runs that it is just cruel for them to have made that a keychain. An official merch keychain. They know what they did. They also apparently have official merch Cowbear t-shirts. I entirely forgot that I'm not allowed to roll up cows for a second there. Go me. Kanoko, calm down. Why are you spinning on it? Stop it. I blanked there, though. One of the commenters that is a giant bear is saying yas in my chat. I just feel like that's important to note, that bear is saying yas. Ba, ba, ba. Woo! Yeah, yeah. Roll up the otter. Take that, sea otter. There goes Daisy. So for anybody who is new to Katamari and may not know what's going on in this level, I am not allowed to roll up anything cow-themed or bear-themed. If I do, I lose the level. That is the restriction that is on this. Well, I shouldn't say I lose. If I do, it ends the level. And the goal is to roll up the biggest thing I can that is cow or bear-themed. The problem is, the thing I want typically is right, well, it's right there, floating around. It's 7 meters, 77 centimeters, typically. I don't know what it is in this one. I don't know if it follows the same rule as the other ones or not, but... Forgot about the bear costume! I believe that is bigger than what I've had, though, so we are going to end the level, so we can turn that in. It is the same as what we had. But it's a very, very, very difficult level. Oh, are the leaderboards working now? This is something I wanted to see. Oh, they are. Wow. Props to first place. I am a slow bro. That is, I'm sorry, that is 1 billion points. I think first and second are cheating. Especially considering if you look at the numbers, 1,004,999 and 1,499. I'm going to assume those two cheated. The rest all seem valid. Yeah, the difference between 2 and 3 is way too large, and the numbers for 1 and 2 look like a bugged one. Yeah, there's always, see, I don't mind leaderboards, but when there's somebody that clearly cheated, I do wish that the companies behind them would step in and actually block that person from the leaderboards and remove them from the leaderboards. And I think that's the problem. The leaderboards are fine, but it's when you have very obvious cheaters that are winning on them, it just makes them annoying. It just makes them more, or less than helpful. And like, I think they can be cool. I would rather see like, I think Katamari Forever did it right. Katamari Forever has leaderboards on the levels. And maybe this is kind of a thing where I think console games having leaderboards tend to be fine. It's when the games have PC leaderboards or ones that are more easily hackable, which in this case is mobile games as well, which is what we're dealing with here, where those are always hacked. But console ones I don't see hacked too often. I'm not saying it doesn't happen, but I don't see those hacked too often. Where I could see console being fine. But like Katamari Forever had some really good ones. It had some times that were questionable. I would say like the ones that were time-based were questionable, but the top sizes all seemed legitimate. Because the thing with Katamari is there is kind of a max size you can get to, right? Yeah, exactly. They're harder to hack or not worth the effort. And I think that's kind of the thing. It's like I'd rather have that. But if you have any form of online thing, you need to be moderating it. And I think that's kind of a key issue with a lot of it is if you're adding online scoring, you need to be moderating it. And in this case, they're not moderating it. Which I'm not surprised, but... Hey, Tay. Ugh. Whoop, 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 whoop. Let me through. Avoid that cow right there. Almost hit the cow anyway. Can't see. I appreciate you coming by. Okay, keep the bear out of the way. We also gotta avoid that statue on the right. It's fine. There's the cow bear we're after. Ah, I got. Oh. Ooh. What? No, there was a bear. There's usually a monkey on that. I got scammed. There's usually a monkey on that. Ah. Boo. Boo. Yep, nope. I still have no idea what's causing these frame drops. I just dropped a few more. I went from 28 lost frames to 35. What is making me lose frame? You know what? I'm gonna test this, and I'm sorry, Mari, you're going invisible. Mari's invisible now. We're gonna see if I drop any more frames for the rest of the stream. Don't know what's causing it. We're doing this as a test. Let's have a comfy level. Woo! Ba da ba 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 boop 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 ba da ba 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 ba. Well, I've been having OBS issues the last 2 weeks, I'd say. And the main thing that's changed has been Mari. Mari has done some visual changes. So if the issue is related to RahiTuber, I'm concerned, but that at least gives me a thing to focus on trying to optimize. And I know RahiTuber just did some major updates as well that should help things. But there were bugs in the latest release, so it's a combination of some tests that I need to do. I still think this level is funny because the hardware limitations are very clear on this level because they do not allow you to do quick turn and they do not allow you to dash, which all other Katamaris allow you to quick turn and dash in this level that have it. So, like, yeah, no, there's a hardware limitation there for how this game has to handle everything. It's like, yeah, nope, can't do it. An interesting bit there, Kayla. I use a program called Loot's Tools that has also been driving me up the wall, which is disabled today. It got an update, right? It got an update, and the update doesn't seem to properly install and keeps telling me I have another update to go. So that's pissing me off. I'm gonna download it directly from their website again and see if that fixes it. But it's stuck in it every time I open it. It's like, hey, we have an update. And even though I tell it to update, it doesn't update. And if I tell it not to, it'll pop up again saying, hey, I need to update again. Like, oh my god. And the update that was done was to use the new Twitch API, which I'm not even accessing. So it just makes it really annoying. I say new. They had a year warning. They had a year warning about the API changes. And they hadn't. And I'm so annoyed with all these things that are like, oh yeah, we never updated. Like I know people lost Twitch integrated throwing system. They lost that. And people were mad at Twitch for changing stuff. It's like, they gave a year heads up. Like, the program had a year. They were told, hey, yeah, like, see now mine I haven't even updated, Kayla. I haven't updated the throwing system, but that's because I don't use Twitch's API to throw anything. Mine's all handled via Mix It Up. So because mine's handled via Mix It Up, it doesn't matter. But yeah, it was just one of those like, But yeah, people were getting mad at Twitch for changing things. Like, Twitch gave plenty of warning that they didn't even need to do. Like, they could have went, no, we're changing it, and people, then you would have been right to be mad at Twitch, but it's like, no, like, Twitch gave them a heads up. Plenty of heads up to everybody who is enrolled as a Twitch dev. Like, Twitch does emails about this. Twitch is pretty supportive of people making API stuff and doing cool things and making sure alerts matter, because Twitch understands how important they are. Like, I know Mix It Up really updated theirs, I think, like 5 months before the release or the rollout, so it's, yeah. I have never seen all these sparkles behind the Katamari in the space level. There's a really cool particle that I don't think has existed in any other level. Yeah, maybe don't skip updates for that long, Kayla. Especially when they say, important update. I don't think there's enough stars for me to get the 3-star version. I think I need 9,000. There might be enough, but it's not going to be easy. So, Kayla, I'm guessing that was the one where you needed to update your overlay endpoints as well, that you've been putting off. So, an interesting thing about that, okay, also, Kayla, that means you've been putting that off far more than 3 months. You've been putting that off for about a year. About a year, those have been available. So you probably only had, what, 2, maybe 3 overlay endpoints? I have over 40. I'm gonna be reducing it, but I have over 40. Okay, no, so it's not, that is not why the issue was happening, because I've lost 5 frames, so we can bring Mari back. So that's good to know, but also annoying to know, because I was hoping that would have told me what my issue was. I don't know why I'm dropping frames. I mean, if it's the game, I'd be concerned because it's running on an Apple TV. I am now opening up my task manager, so if I notice frames. Well, and I've only dropped 5 total frames, Kayla, so it's a low enough that you probably would not even realize you lost it. I've dropped 5 frames out of 1,000. Oh, I'm sorry. I just dropped more. What happened? What spiked? What spiked?
K-Lockade, now that we're such good friends, we should get matching tattoos.
Nothing spiked.
It can be
Nothing spiked at all. I lost 5 frames. My CPU stayed the same. My memory stayed the same. My disk usage didn't even write to it. Everything stayed fine. Why? What spiked? Why? It's just OBS? It's just OBS. It's just OBS. What's interesting though is I lost frames due to rendering and encoding, which would usually imply that it's my GPU. One sec, I'm gonna try something. What if I do this? I just changed some bitrate settings. So I've reset my tracking thing. Let's see if this does anything. I turned off look ahead and I turned off the optimization thing, which take GPU hits. I don't know if it'll change anything. I also put it on variable bitrate instead of constant bitrate, but I put the variable higher, like the variable range, up to the 2000 that I had before. Maybe it'll help. Maybe it won't. I don't know. I'm at a slight point where when I do my overhaul, I might completely like revamp my OBS, like reinstall OBS, which is a lot of mods that I typically use, but there went 3 frames. Nothing hit. It's gotta be OBS. It's gotta be OBS. There's gotta be something in OBS. Well, I appreciate you, Panda. I dropped 3 frames. I dropped 7. Why am I dropping frames? understand. I want to understand. I prefer constant bitrate when I can do it. I will never understand B-frames. Let's see. I didn't know you could do push to talk inside OBS. Huh. I'm sorry to hear that, Panda. I know you can't hear me, but I am sorry to hear that. I modified a couple settings that I don't think are going to do anything, but I did. CPU usage is fairly high for OBS compared to other people, but the amount of stuff I do in it, it makes sense. I'm going to be removing a lot of layers when I update my model. So the CPU usage of OBS should go down. Like, currently I'm at 6% of CPU, and I know a lot of people are down to, like, lower than that. I am shocked the hospital... I mean, I'm assuming Panda is at the hospital. I am shocked that the hospital doesn't have, like, public access Wi-Fi, even if it's gonna be, like, weak. You would think hospitals would have some sort of Wi-Fi for guests. I'm mainly glancing over occasionally, just over at my other screen, so if you see me do foolish stuff like that, I'm trying to figure out if I drop frames. So, Panda, if you're trying to save on data, you can put it in audio-only mode. You should be able to do audio only, which would save on a lot of data. Obviously, you probably want to have captions for that, but that would give you that option. It is a Vocaloid, but it is not Miku, I don't believe. Have a good one, Panda. I mean, have as best of one as you can, anyway. I'm stuck! It's a time-based level. I'm not doing well at all on it. I was supposed to beat it under 230 and I'm flopping around. Let's retry. See, I've dropped 2 frames again. Why am I... I don't understand. There's nothing in my log other than... Every so often I'll see that there is a spike in my my hard drive, but I don't know why my hard drive would be related to it, right? Like my hard drive write time shouldn't be causing frame drops, I wouldn't think. Like there will be occasionally... I don't know why that would cause a frame drop, because they aren't utilizing the same thing. I just keep glancing over. I really wish I could figure out what's causing this, because it's been an issue for a few weeks, right? I don't believe it's related to my CPU, though I do believe my GPU got maxed out during my stream yesterday, which is what was causing the issue with things crashing. I think After Effects decided to take my entire GPU. Even though it was limited, or it took all the RAM. It didn't even take the GPU, it just took all the RAM. And because it took all the RAM, even though it's set to max out at like half the RAM on my computer, it just decided to take all of it. Because of course it did. Okay, there was a disk spike, but I didn't drop any frames. So that's not it. What could possibly be making me lose 2 frames like every 10 minutes? Because that's what it feels like it is. I'm dropping like 2 frames every 10 minutes, and I have no... I have no sensible answer as to why. I hate it. Like, it's a small enough amount that I don't think it's a huge deal, but I shouldn't be dropping any, and I used to not drop any, so something's going on. I need to go through, mix it up, and figure out what layers aren't being used anymore. I need to get rid of those, which will probably break some overlays. Like, I'm not gonna lie, if I remove certain ones, I will probably break overlays. And we'll just have to find which ones are broken. And I trust my regulars will notice when things are wrong from it. So that's not a huge thing. But I don't think I'm using all of them. I think I just have some of them still there, and they're kind of outdated. Ugh. A lot of it is originally related to... Mix It Up used to not have layering, like what layer you wanted inside of a source. It used to not have that. So I've moved things into it, but I haven't got everything in that spot yet. So that's led to things being designed poorly or not quite set up as they should be, things like that. Which is obviously an issue. And that's kind of one of those things where it's like, yeah, that's not helping, you know? You know what? Let's be weird. Let's be weird. What other games do I have access to? Let's play Infinity Gene. I'm gonna change Infinity Gene. Infinity Gene. Can I find this? Space Invaders. Infinity Gene.
Don't believe in yourself.
Believe in me, because I believe in you. So does anybody know what this is? Because I don't have a clue. I literally just changed to it, Reflex. I literally just clicked it. I've not played this one. And no, the best Space Invaders was on the PS1, where you were a tank with aliens that came down and flew in very suspiciously linear patterns, and you had boss battles. The PS1 Space Invaders is the best Space Invaders. I don't know if anybody remembers it other than me. When the game, I like that. When the game begins, you can only move left and right. That was complete the tutorial? Oh, it's shooting automatically. Okay, that's weird and... Wait. It's a toggle? Oh. Okay. There was also a really good one on the PS3, if I remember correctly. Wait, is this the one that was on the PS3? Okay, no, that was a pretty good one. The PS3 one was pretty good. I dropped more frames. I dropped 4 frames there. No sign of why. Yeah, I have this on the PS3. It's a very different. It's a very different Space Invaders. Evolution. Hey, Mordic. But yeah, this was actually a really cool way to evolve this. But like evolve Space Invaders as a series. But I stand by my statement that the best Space Invaders is still the it is still 100% the PS1 version. You know, at a certain point, I'm getting so many achievements. Did they not think through the fact that their tutorial level basically did that? Upgrades! I blew up! I died! Well, this would be the iOS version. Like, this would definitely be the iOS version. Since I'm playing on an Apple TV. I died! Been making me dodge weirdly. Stop having barriers on you. It's rude. If a mobile game costs money, there should not be any form of limitation for how much you can do a day. If the game is free, fine, limit it. If the game costs money, which in this case, this comes with the Apple, this is part of Apple Arcade's thing, so I'm gonna put this under, it costs money. This is part of their like free games you get for having Apple Arcade, whatever. But this counts under the category of having money. You should not have any form of day-based limitation, anything. You can do that on free stuff. But don't pull that shit during. Don't pull that shit during paid stuff. That's rude. Yeah, no, if you're under a subscription one, I think you can put limitations on things that are like multiplayer bits, such as like people saying like, oh, battle in the arcade, blah blah blah, like, or like versus mode with like other players. I think those are sections that are completely fair. I'm sure the bitrate loved it though, Kayla. Now it's not. Oh god. Enjoy that bitrate. Enjoy that bitrate. No! That was cursed. Okay. Other cursed thing I want to play. Rabbids Multiverse. Listen, we're jumping around. Rabbids Multiverse. Which only one person is following this game. And I say this in all seriousness, I actually really like Rabbids. I think Rabbids are actually a really good franchise. The only thing I don't like is that the existence of Rabbids pretty much has killed Rayman. For me, Fantasian, the game I have on the arguably the better version that I arguably have on the PS5, that one. I also don't like that I always said Ubisoft. I've always said Ubisoft, and apparently it's Ubisoft, and I don't like that because the only reason I say this is because it says a Ubisoft original. You say that, Kayla, but the last two Rayman titles, the side-scroller ones, were absolutely amazing. And I'm gonna fight you back here, Kayla. The only reason Spyro kept going was because of Skylanders. You know what I don't like? Almost everybody I've run into that hates Rabbids loves Minions. They're the same thing. They're the same thing. Rabbids and Minions are one and the same. However, rabbits I will call mimes. I would not call a minion a mime. You know what we need to see? What we need to see, actually, we need to see a legitimate Crash and Spyro team-up game. Where it's like, and I mean this.
Kayla, what is it? Mine is a tetra. They are
A fish?
badass.
But no, but when I say a team-up, I'm talking like I want a Banjo-Kazooie title, but I want it to be Crash and Spyro. I just saw the rabbit inside the machine for a frame. Yeah, no, I want a team up. Not a swap, not a collab project. I want a team up. I'm being yelled at by a cat. But no, I like rabbits, they're mimes. So I think if you dislike rabbits, you dislike clowns, which is valid. I understand disliking clowns, but I'm genuinely, they're just clowns. Oh, hey, this is where that rabbit came from. Sorry, I posted a GIF of a rabbit the other day. And I didn't know what rabbit game it was from. It's from this. Fear, dude. He just spinning the little end of the chain. I can't tell if that's a camera or a speaker. It's shaped like a camera, but the lens on it is very much a speaker. Wait, trading card. Okay, so it's a trading card game based on photos taken. Okay. So wait, is this Rabbit Slay the Spire? I think this is Rabbit Slay the Spire. Love the frame rate there. That all went really well. This is Rabbit's Hero. Yeah. This is the Rabbit Hero's health points. Don't let them go to zero. There are certain things you do not need to explain in a game, and I'm gonna say health bars are one of them. Press X to select this card placed on the battlefield. Okay. Okay. Okay, the bell ringer is a tank. Tanks are slow and have a lot of health. Press X to place the range unit in front of the Rabbit Hero. Okay. Range units have lower health but can attack from a distance while staying safe. Okay. Press X to place this assassin close to the enemies to deal with the archers quickly. I don't know if I'd qualify this as an auto battler, because an auto battler usually set up the party and then it goes. This I have to do it as we go. So I don't think this qualifies as an auto battler. Because like the whole concept of auto battler is they just do things passively. This isn't passive. I have to like actually set up the combat teams. Bellringer has a special power that deals a lot of damage around it. Hold square to activate.
Hey Cameron, I think it's time you move before you fuse with the chair. Go grab a drink.
I don't wanna. I wanna mess with rabbits. I say that, but I really gotta pee. This game has horrible frame rate. Do we have like options for that or anything? No. Okay. I'm gonna go to the restroom. We'll be right back. I'll catch y'all in 3. See you in a little bit. My bladder is empty. I return. All right, how laggy can this game get? Let's go. Let's play. Oh, hold X to enter stage. That's annoying. Why do I have to hold X to enter stage? I also dropped 2 frames when I went to the restroom. We have problems. I'm gonna have to look through my my OBS mods and their plugins and see what's going on. Energy increases over time. Cards cost energy to play. Got it. Tank, assassin, range, totem, spell, that's a lot of classes. Cards health, got it. Cards attack, got it. You don't even give me a choice. You're just like, no, place the bell ringer. Like, I want a wizard. Yeah, I like the wizard. What is that animation? And why is his butt out? And why is he emo? What's going on? When I was a young knight, my father took me into the city to slay a marching band. Said, son, what the fuck? I brought you. Okay, so she died, but I can resummon her because I have the stamina. Got it. Also, why is my assassin Braveheart? I feel like this doesn't help things. And now Prince Moody's- I don't want Prince Moody. He seems like a prick. Stage 2! I think what I need to do here, actually. This is one of those rare moments where... No, I'm not doing that. I was gonna mark my stream as games and demos, but then it's like, no, this is marked as mature. I don't want it to be marked mature. Okay, I got all assassins. This isn't great. Oh, now I got the bell ringer. There we go. Prince Moody already died. He's much weaker than he was before. Well, no, I tried to switch it to games and demos, and games and demos is a vague category for unlisted titles, but Twitch forcibly marks it as mature because they don't know what you're putting in there, because it's not in their log, which I have mixed feelings on. I agree that streams should be properly marked, but I feel like that one is strangely labeled. I'm gonna lose my bell ringer in a second. Oh, yeah, no fair. Yeah, my bell ringer's about to go out and not do well. So, I know there's a Rabbids cartoon. Are there Rabbids movies? Because I feel like a Rabbids movie would actually do quite well. And I think Rabbids gives this nice advantage because there's no words in their stuff that they can pretty much do international releases at no cost. Crumbo. Increases attack by 4 for every enemy defeated. Wow. That's actually a great ability. I don't know what that one means. Yeah, no, I watched some of the Rabbids TV show. I was impressed with it. Like it was good. I mean, it's what made me. It's the thing that made me realize their minds was the TV show. Every episode kind of reminded me of that kind of, believe it or not, the Pixar vibe for their pre-movie cartoons that they would do. That's what it always reminded me of. So it's been dedicated to the Benevolent King, the Guard. Okay, you can customize the hero as well. That's kind of cool. Do 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 do. Wait, can I have that on and then armor? It's called fashion. But yeah, like the idea of having like pre-show things I think is really good. And I feel like the Rabbids are a pretty good series out of everything that they've got. Like there is something there. I think more of the annoyance probably comes with the fact that it kind of usurped Rayman rather than it actually being a thing, right? People will say they hate the Rabbids, but I think the people who have legitimate hatred for them are just mad that it kind of took over Rayman's popularity. But like, we already confirmed, and I'm saying confirmed, y'all can disagree, but I'm gonna say confirmed that the Rabbids game that we played, that was the party game, Legends of something, I can't remember the full name, but that one that we played was genuinely better than Mario Party, and I will stand by that. It was more fun, the games were great, it felt good. It had unique games to it. I wish it had a few more, but like that's just kind of that's the battle you kind of get when it comes to that stuff. I want to know with him, he has an ability that pops up with a square every so often. I don't know what it means. There, it's on him now. He just runs off on his own. He's like, no, this is my life. Okay, I tap square to change who's doing it. Okay, I now understand how that works. It's tap to change who can use the special ability, and then hold to use the special ability. Oh no, the monk has learned Drunken Staff. Brother Goth Milk. Aura, plus 15 attack to nearby allies. Okay, so he's oddly not a totem like I thought he was going to be. Hey, Soumya. Huzzah! I won. I don't think this game is necessarily bad, but I think I'd rather play this on my phone than I would on here. Like it doesn't feel good on a console. Which again, not saying it's bad, just doesn't feel good on a console. What else do we have in the Apple Arcade though? What are our options here? Ah, well I still appreciate it. Snake IO, Crossy Road oh, there's Crossy Road Plus now. Angry Birds Reload, there's a Reloaded. Crossy Road Castle. It's co-op. Hello Kitty Island Adventure. What the golf? Pac-Man 286. Patty Pursuit. What the car? Boggle. Let's see if we're good at Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune Daily. Are we any good at Wheel of Fortune? Let's play the wheel! This game has 0 followers on Twitch, which means you know it's gotta be good, right? Oh yeah, no, I'm not hating on Hello Kitty Island Adventure. It's funny though, because a lot of people think like it's made by like a big team because it's Hello Kitty. It's made by 2 people. Hello Kitty Island Adventure is made by 2 people. Just 2. Oh God, wait, is this official? It is official. Let's spin the wheel! Great start, $1 million, let's go. Category is phrase, and I'm in the way. The hell? What? What? What word? What? What could the first word be? Truly. Oh, yeah, truly would work. Okay, so I'm going to put a Y, assuming that is correct. I'm going to do M, Y, and C. And then our vowel, we already, if it's the U, I'm going to try an O. Okay, well, it's truly... I'm assuming it's either an I or an A. Phrase. The heck? Truly amazing. I wouldn't say that's a phrase. I wouldn't say that's a phrase. What are you doing? And I get 5 punches. Yeah, I guess I get freebie spots, but I don't get a guarantee that they're not in here twice, which actually is horrible. Bubbles. Popping soap bubbles. I figured it out. I think what's really sad here, though, this isn't a fan game. This is an official Wheel of Fortune game. This is an official Wheel of Fortune game. Ugh. What the heck? Wait, Cooking Mama? Cooking Mama exists? There's a new Cooking Mama? Cooking Mama Cuisine. Yeah. I didn't know this existed. This one, no. The last one, yes. God, I forgot about that game. I forgot it was crypto. I think they were trying to make it into an interesting single player experience, but like aesthetically, it just looked bad. I will say this. The developer name does not instill confidence. Office Create Corp. Better than Mama. Not the baby. Not the mama. Not the mama. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Ooh. Look at that load screen.
Cooking Mama Cuisine!
Okay. It isn't horribly loud or anything.
You did it! Today you can use these.
The Apple TV is just really loud, is what I've learned. Okay. Change design! I like, okay, Easter apron, that's cute. But also, who's this guy? Is that Papa? Cooking Papa? And is this us? Is this the family? Is there lore? Do we have lore now?
I'll explain how to get started. Search for a dish to cook by selecting the ingredients and utensils. When the start button lights up, you're all set. You won't know what you're making until it's ready.
The voice actor's first language is not English.
Which do you want to use?
I want to use these Easter eggs.
I wonder what it will make.
It's a hard-boiled egg. Wait. Okay, I gotta tap the shell. Got it. I was very conflicted about what was going on there. I wonder what this hard-boiled egg will make. Just love that. I wonder what it'll make. It's a hard-boiled egg.
Incredible! You're so
So unless we're making deviled eggs, we're kinda limited. Nailed it. That is a very detailed yolk.
You're so...
What do you want me to do? Nailed it!
Wow! Even...
How I don't know. They've been very vague. Probably egg salad? Yeah. Well, now I'm confused. Why did we add milk? I don't know. That's a lot of milk. Whoa. Oh, this animation. What is this? It's like something out of stop motion.
Incredible!
The milk is throwing me off. I understand the mayonnaise, but not the milk. No, I have not, OBC. Oh. Just wiggle the stick! I don't understand the milk on it. I wouldn't put milk on it. The rest I'm fine with, but the milk threw me. We've cut off the crust, and now I hate the sandwich. Oh, we better flip them on their sides. That's an important step in the recipe.
Wow!
Man, look at that 2D texture.
Here's the result.
Excuse me, it's an Easter egg sandwich. We should have put food coloring in it.
You achieved the goal. You did it.
Yay!
You did it.
Step 3, profit.
Which do you want to use?
I would like to use this potato and this pan.
I wonder what it will make.
You're the one in charge! Go! Woo!
Wow!
That was harder. That one actually had accuracy on it. Try to do it perfectly. What? The egg was easier. Nice, Amor.
Incredible! You're so talented!
What? Oh! Jesus Christ! It was tilting wrong. Amazing. Sorry, I love that last step. Pa, 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 pa.
Incredible! You're
There's half a potato on the counter, Mama! The controls are weird. It's switching to L1 and R1 suddenly. What the hell is green pepper? What the hell is pink pepper? What? What? I mean, I know what a green pepper is, but what is green pepper?
Wow! Even better than Mama!
Is it like a weird paprika? Listen, I know there are pink peppercorns, but I don't believe that's what that was. Okay, I don't think that's what that was. No! Mama, why? Oh! Aha! Whoop. I kind of like this. This is actually kind of a cool little mechanic here. So once this one gets in, whoop. Yay! No, I actually like that minigame. That minigame was good. Also, that butter in the pan, like, was impressively done. Like, everything else has been kind of visually. That butter in the pan, though, that looked fantastic. Would you like some ketchup? No, ketchup, no. Give me mustard. Give me mustard for these. No! Because I had 1, 2. The recipe book has been updated. All right, we got to look at our ingredients. We have a weird combo in here. Okay, I would like to combine this, which appears to be some sort of flour or bread, maybe panko, and onions, and pan, and salt and pepper, and chicken. You know what? We're doing all of it. Let's go.
I wonder what it will make.
Season the chicken. Salt, pepper, chili pepper. Okay, salt, pepper. Oh. It's a rub. I'm glad we got both sides of the chicken.
Wow! Even better than Mama!
I'm glad we've fully seasoned the chicken on both sides. What? You didn't give me... Okay. Did anybody see me buy sausage? Or choose sausage from the list of things? Like, I chose the ingredients. Where did this come from?
Wow! Even better than Mama!
Yeah. Okay. Why did we use a different action for that? That should have been the same action. Okay. Okay. Like, why is turning it sideways suddenly pressing X instead of... Those are very, very large pieces. I mean, I'm personally fine with that, but they are very large pieces. Like, that's not even like, what is the point of some of this? Yeah, no, I've kind of lost track. I grabbed basically everything I could at once off the table for ingredients, and Mom was like, let's see what this turns out to be. Nailed it. The oil visually looks great. Like, that's the one thing they've nailed in this. Whole tomato. That wasn't a whole tomato. That was tomato puree, but okay. What are you asking me to do here? What? The hard part is figuring out what the hell it's asking me to do. Valid question. I don't have an answer. No! Valid question. I have no idea where the chicken went. I think we turned the chicken into the sausage, but we missed the step visually. Jambalaya?
Looks yummy!
Hey, off topic I know, but Beatrice Bluebell, what is your favorite Pokemon? Diancie is definitely
Oh, hey, nope, the chicken's back. Oh. Stop rotating! No! It keeps doing a double flip.
Incredible! Here's the result.
Bam, 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 bam. It was jambalaya.
You're a whiz in the kitchen.
Huzzah. Hey, Daddy.
You achieved the goal. You did it.
It has peppers. We didn't add those, but it has them.
You
Beef. And eggs.
I wonder what it will make.
Okay, we got peel our eggs. You would think Mama would have a better strategy for peeling eggs. That's all I'm saying. Because this strategy's shit. Well, okay, we're just saving the other half of the onion for later. Got it.
Incredible! You're so...
Don't burn the onion. We're in a different recipe. Wait, yeah, where did the onion come from? I chose beef and egg. I chose beef and egg. Also, a valid question called. No, I think I used the whole onion on the last one. It doesn't. Okay, Mama, you did not teach me how to clamp the meat grinder onto the table, and I would like to file a complaint because this should have a clamp for the table. Ah, fair.
Wow! Even...
It wobbling shouldn't have been an issue. What is timing gonna have to do with anything here? I mean, watch my timing. Like, what the heck? Meatballs would make sense. I could see meatballs, yeah. Yep, meatballs. Wait, what? Nope. What is this? I'm not opposed to this, but I am very confused. Is that what a Scotch egg is? Huh. I've never had a Scotch egg. I've heard Scotch egg, but I had no idea what a Scotch egg was.
Incredible! You're so talented!
Idea. What if inverse Scotch egg, where you basically made deviled eggs but did a meatball inside of a deviled egg instead? That's how we make it American. You do a tiny meatball inside of a deviled egg. I think I've made a genius decision here. Ooh, Sloppy Joe meat could work. Like, Sloppy Joe style meat could work. Yeah, no, I can see that. I think you gotta have that balance, though. I don't think you want to go, like, full Sloppy Joe. I think you want to go, like halfway between. So it's a little sloppy, but not, like, full on, right?
Wow! Even better than Mama!
I don't think the egg would absorb anything. I feel like we've dealt with very different egg consistencies. Yeah. They were peeled. Whoa. Okay. Wait, what? Where'd my one go? The one was burnt. Okay, I burnt one.
Looks yummy!
That would be easier to do on a phone than it is with a controller. They don't look bad. They don't look bad. I can't fault this. Like, they do not look like a bad thing. Like, I have nothing against Scotch eggs now that I know that that's what a Scotch egg is. I've seen images of Scotch eggs, but I had no idea what they were. But also, it just feels like an excessive amount of steps for something that does not need that level of presentation. Like, give me a hard-boiled egg and meatballs and it's the same thing. Like, hard-boiled eggs on the side of a meatloaf would give me the same thing, and I would not have any idea that it was any different. Like, so, like, I get it, but I also feel like we've gone into an unnecessary level of complication for
What do you want to use?
not really getting a thing. Okay, I'm gonna grab salt and pepper. And I'm gonna grab breadcrumbs and onions and the pan. Oh, I need the chicken if I do this way. Nope, so we've done this. Salt and pepper and potatoes. That's it? No frying pan? All right, let's go. We're making, I'm assuming, mashed potatoes. Mashed potatoes isn't typically deep fried, but I'm an American, so anything can be deep fried. Leave those bits of peel, they're fine on mashed potatoes. A little bit of peel is good in mashed potatoes. I think it's mashed potatoes. Ba-ba-ba-da. Scallop potatoes, maybe? Frittata. Have a good one, Kayla. Sorry, hearing frittata just makes me go to Xavier Renegade Angel. Ooh, frittata. Yeah, it was nice having you here, Kayla. Y'all should follow Kayla. I would do a shout out, but I'm on the wrong tab. I've also dropped 34 frames, so I gotta figure out what's going on there.
Wow! Even better than Mama!
I'm gonna do this one because my shout out little clip thing isn't working. Ba-ba-da. I don't know what this qualifies as food now. No, you didn't, Kayla. What? What are you playing? Oh, we're making chips. I'm an idiot.
Incredible!
Yeah, well, the title is about Katamari, but it doesn't mean I'm playing Katamari.
Here's the
Its description is vague. Those are much thinner than I cut them on the mandolin. Yeah, that doesn't go away. That's there for the entire stream.
You achieved the goal!
We gained a haircut. I would say out of the games that we've played. Oh, we gained a pot now. Out of the games we played, this one's pretty well done, and I'm impressed. Gother than mama. No, I'm for this kitchen. Yeah! Being able to customize the kitchen is actually pretty cool. Like, from a customization standpoint, right? Like, that's actually pretty cool of them to have. Alright, what other weird games we got? Where the hell's the menu? Oh wait, this is the menu. God, that's confusing. Piffles! I'm sorry, puffies. Wow, I'm dyslexic. Balatro! What the Clash, coming soon. Lego Friends Heart Lake. That is such a long name. Great with controllers. See, that's what I want to see. Well, wait. So, we've done what the car. Not on here, but we've done what the car. Oh yeah, it doesn't have what the golf. They just got what the Clash, which isn't out yet, which is weird to advertise that way. Great with controllers is a good category, though. Huh. Village building story game. No. I think people have lost their creativity when it comes to mobile games. I think a lot of the creativity that comes with mobile games has just been lost. I miss the era of all the like tapping, like all the games that came with like the iPod Touch. The iPod Touch had a huge variety of games because nobody really knew what was going to work. And I think we've lost that fun that was in there. Because I think people were more willing to be silly and weird when it came to those. And we just don't have that now. There it is. See, what the golf? Here's what I want to play. I want to play What the Golf. What the Golf. Boom. Boom. Boom de yada, boom de yada, boom de yada, boom de yada. Oh, I see why this wasn't in there. They labeled it by the developer. They labeled the developer as the publisher. That's why it wasn't with the right people. Team 17 did not make What the Golf. They published it. That is so misleading. I hate that. That drives me nuts. Ow. Because then it also makes it very disconnected. I couldn't find the other one. Yeah, it is. They made this one first, then they did the car game, and now they're doing one. They're working on one called What the Clash, which is a versus one. I don't know why this is taking forever to install. Like, it is taking a long time to install. Ba-doo. 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 Like, it's trying, kind of. You can't see because Mari's in the way, but it's trying. But yeah, it says Team 17. That's something I've noticed as well. Like, people are going, oh, I didn't know you guys were making this, when it's Team 17 showing off the Date Everything game. It's like, they didn't make it. They're not making it. They're publishing it. They have the connections to get the cool voice actors. Blaze, stop sending me TikToks while I'm streaming. So this is What the Golf. You point the direction you want to go, and you hit the pin. Boom. Ah, I missed. I did not miss. I don't have a ball. Welcome to the club. Yeah, this is fine. Ouch! Home in one! Fuck! Ha! Meow. Welcome to the golf lab. You did it. Hello, ball. What are you doing here? The golf lab is closed. Not no fucking more, it ain't. Experiment 422. Wholesome joke. Oh, I'm using the hole to get it in the one. Amazing. That is a cat. Perfect putt. Oh God. clubs! My lights just flickered. Access denied, but there's a cow. The remote? I'm launching the remote? Oh, I'm launching the entire couch, okay. Couch! I am simply a desk chair. Woo! What do you think these are, Putt-Putt? I do have other Putt-Putt titles that I have not streamed, so that is entirely in the realm of possibilities. I also have Pajama Sam and all that stuff, so maybe. No! Oh! Okay. Okay. No touchy things. Got it. No! Fuck! I can't turn it though. Not easily. It's just a vase! Made it! No. Wait, what was that symbol? Par. Oh! So there's challenges of them to do them in the right things. How you doing, Elusive? And then what's this? What? There was an extra level in the level. Okay. Okay, that one got me. That one got me. I'm assuming par 2. Perfect! Okay, and then what's our bonus? Oh. Oh! Ha! This is much easier when you play like an idiot. Point and click. Yeah, I don't think I played that the intended way. But yeah, there's like an entire secret game at the end of each of those. Okay, but I missed things. car. That's 1. 2. Nailed it. Ah. What? The physics aren't working correctly. I just want to be clear here. I see what's supposed to be happening. There we go. The physics were glitching out on all of those. But yeah, the bonus level is the more fun part of this than anything. Like, I care about the bonus. Woo! Oh no, I gotta beat a sheep. No! Curse you, sheep. No, I got stuck on a lamp. Wow, that sheep is rude. Did I win? No! I couldn't tell. I'm pretty sure I won that. I mean, I know you stopped me, but like I must have just missed. No! Hey, got it. What is this? Get rid of the trees. What do you mean by get rid of? And did I do it? I guess I did it. That was confusing because they were still there. Binge. Okay. Yay! Okay, so there's wind. Hello. America, yeah. Who was trying to wake everybody up? Hello. 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 See, everybody was chilling, and you're like, no chilling. I win! 2D! Oh. Spider ball! What? Cliffhanger. Okay, but what's the par? I mean, that shot's easy. Where am I going? Ha! Challenge 1! I did it. I require a donut. I have donuts on my desk, and I require one. I require an eclair. Haley, this is What the Golf. I think it's on. I think you can play it on PC now. They also have a VR game, but this is What the Golf. They also have What the Car, and they're coming out with What the Clash. It's very good. It's very good. It's very silly. Okay. Balls. Oh, huh. If you're having a frame rate issue, generally speaking, there's something going on with my stream where I'm dropping frames, and I don't know what's causing it, so ignore that. Don't touch blue balls? I'm assuming we don't want the blue ball to hit the flag. There we go. Fantastic. I mean, I shouldn't be dropping that many frames, Beatrice. If you're having those issues, you may want to refresh, because I've only dropped a couple. Oh. I mean, I've dropped about 100, but that's not continuous, so. Woo! Stick it! Unless somebody else chimes in and tells me, no, your internet's being horrible. Like, oh. Par 6, so up there. Up there. Uh-oh. Ah! There we go. Woo! Yeah, so if your frame rate's being really weird, refresh, because it should be fine. No! Sticky-licious. Beep, beep, beep. Flubber! Okay, what do we got here? Par 1. I may have failed. Oh, oh, oh! Oh! Yeah! Nailed it. No. No blue. Hey, got it. Boom. I also forgot to open this on the other side. Okay. What? What? The level hub? It is, but it goes backwards. So I've done 100% of... Wait, what? Okay, that's... I'm a little confused. Oh, there's probably also these. Yeah, level 1, or this is 30% because I didn't go through these. Okay. Tip 3 cats to win. Really? There's one. All flags are very skinny, D. Beatrice. Yay, elusive! Elusive reached level 60. Thank you for the $6. I think it's $6. Thank you. For those who don't know, exclamation point Pixel. I am doing a sponsorship with a game called Realm of Pixels, and it helps me out a ton. Wait, why am I hitting the cats? The cats are not part of this one. Twofer. But that goes for like the next 9 days yet. Maybe a little less than 9 days, 8.5 days. What was this about hot dogs? That hit the spot. Defeat the Frog King. I'm gonna get you, Frog King. I win! I love how stupid these are. Boom. Par 1! Shit. Par 1! Perfect. I get $1. I get $1, Lee. If you install it, I get $1. Katamari! Na 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 na. Challenge 1. Okay, I need to go back up here because I didn't open the chest that was over here at the end because I didn't realize. Ah! Whoop, whoop. Okay, go here. Go all the way over. In there. Doop, 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 doop. Take me to your cows! Hello, ball. Show me what you've got. Oh god, we're playing Undertale. Eh. That was rude. It had a curve. Boom. Nailed it. Cow! Cowabunga! Thanks for the tip. Got it. No. Got it. Wow. Okay. Boop. That has a Mario block. What are we doing? Flappy Golf. Flappy Birdie. Bubble putt. Nice. I like that one. I like how they established that as like as a mode by like you can hit the goal early, but it's not going to help you because you don't have the character, so you had to think about it. I like that. Oh, I didn't touch that. Hey, got it. Hey, input. No! No! I'm struggling to golf. Woo! Got it. Hey, Pika. I got toast. It's a me. What the golf? Woo. Bada bada bada. Wahoo! Oh no, it's Frog King. Woo! Got it. What do you mean if, Pika? Oh, collect all the toast. I know he's saying what the golf, but I keep hearing what the fuck. What the fuck? Find the secret room. What are we talking secret room? This doesn't feel like a secret room. This feels like the intended room. Yay, a player installed the game, which I'm assuming is Lee. Thank you, Lee. I will say, with that game, about everybody the first day very, very easily got the first two goals done, which is just complete chapter 6. The other ones take a little bit longer, but it is shockingly a almost do-nothing game. Golf, no, number 1. Golf is really boring. Maybe we can fix it. Boop. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Score! No! What the fuck? Really? There we go. Waterfall is a much more innocent way to hear it. I'll give you that. Golf! Ah. Ah. That is a really hard shot to make. Hey, got it. Da-da-da-da. I lost more frames, and I don't know why. It'd be really funny if it was like caused by my sponsorship. Like whatever the fuck it's doing, if that was the reason, it was like, yeah, no, laggy. Like what? It's entirely possible, which is the funny part. Eh. Whoa, didn't mean to go back. Eh. Ba, ba, ba. Angry Birds! The scream. Ah! Ah! So part 1 was knock that down, and then part 2 is just hit it. Ballistic! Yeah, not wrong. Got it! Oh, got another one. Have a good one, Pika. Thanks for popping in. I got a bonus invisible cat there. Open the box. Your caddy is in another castle. Beep, 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 beep. One second. Check a thing. Check a thing. Check all the things. Okay. Ba ba ba. I do like What the Golf though. I think out of a lot of them that I could have that I could have chosen to play today, I think this is a good one. Goal! Toast! Big fan. Wow! Goal! Rock and goal. Hey, Sixer. Yeah, no, you're good. You're good. Though I will say, just, and I appreciate you listing your pronouns. For those who do not know, you can go to this site here, link your Twitch to it, and add pronouns to your profile so anybody with the extension can also see what your pronouns are without you having to say them, which is a really cool little thing. But yeah, no, you're good, Sixer. Cleo's my partner. You can mention Cleo. The thing you can't do is mention somebody being live. That's the behavior people don't want to see. That's kind of the thing to be aware of, is don't mention another person being live if they are, that kind of stuff, you know. There. That is really far away, or I really overshot that. I really overshot that, apparently. That one I made though. Yeah, no, you're good, Sixer. You're good. But yeah, if you use that site there and you just link it to your Twitch, it'll actually add pronouns next to your name, which is really cool. Tip 1 cat. What do you? That is a really hard angle. There we go. That one went flying. Burr, burr, burr. Soccer. Let's go! Nailed it. Bada bada bada. Bada bada bada. Bada da da da. Oh oh oh. 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 Same. Same. What we got here? Fargoal. Oh. Okay. You can't stop me in this game. I used to play as a Chuck E. Cheese's. It was a lot harder. Whoop. Golf! I like this. Whoa. Giants! Who knew Giants played soccer? Oh, God! Aww! What the heck do you want from me here? Luck. Complete luck. Alright, it's time to end. My throat's getting raspy. I gotta stream. I will be streaming again later tonight. And it will be a sponsored one. Not paid sponsored, but sponsored one later tonight. But it is time for me to go elsewhere. And while I may be going somewhere, I am going to send you somewhere else first. Because that is the respectful thing to do. I appreciate y'all coming by. I appreciate y'all hanging out. Y'all have been lovely. Y'all have been fantastic. But I do need to send you away, and I'm gonna send you over to... I am gonna send you over... I think... today... to... Oh, sorry. I am having trouble picking. Because I'm genuinely having trouble picking, I am going to send you over to my partner. Anyway, I wasn't going to because I try not to raid up, even if it is to my partner. But I'm going to send you over to Cleo. Cleo just went live, so you can have fun over there. What do you mean invalid username? That's spelled correctly. What do you mean invalid username? I appreciate y'all, and thank you so much for hanging out. I hope you have a good one. I am going to try and figure out what's going on with my OBS. I probably won't figure it out, but I will try. I love and appreciate y'all. You have all been amazing. Y'all have been wonderful, and I hope you have a good one. That said, see ya. Love ya. Bye-bye.